Greetings, everybody. Everybody like to use the word love, and we use it so carelessly. It has no meaning to the average person these days because when you look around you, what you see most is hate. But nobody goes out to buy a hate card or a hate plaque to put up on their wall, even though we're consumed by hate and not love. Every and anything you see in the world that's disruptive is fueled by hate and not love. Now, I'm going to use an example here, and I hope it doesn't overshadow the message here, the message of love, to say that the moment we get that back, this world will be a better place. Now, I always like to talk about the community. And as my dear friend, I can call her my friend Linda says, what community? A question she asked that can't leave my mind. But I like to hold on to, an idea. And I can't let go of hope that maybe one day something will happen to unite the Africans, otherwise Black people. Because you see, there are some people who can't bear to be categorized as Africans because part of it is the hate. Now, what I'm saying here, and I'm going to use a young artist name as an example in here, who is Alkaline. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to invite negativity, but you can't, if you're dealing with hate, you're going to have to see negativity around. And as a people, our eyes are focused on the wrong things. And I noticed this, that Black people don't want to see their own people prosper. If people live in the ghetto and they're struggling together, know what that pain feels like. The moment they notice another person in the ghetto trying to leave, it's like their hands or their heart or their mind gets inflamed. It's on fire. And suddenly they cast their attention on the one who got away with hate and malice and just pure bad mind. Now, I don't know Alkaline. I'm a fan of Alkaline, but I don't know this person. Do you understand? So it's not like I'm here just defending him. I don't know this guy. But what I do know about him is as a Black young man. That's what I look at. I support everybody. There are people in dancehall, dance to the genre, that genre of music we call dancehall, that I like, but I don't like all their music. I'm a person who loves music, and I don't care if you're Spanish or if you're French or if you're Caucasian, whatever. I love music. I love good music. And so I love Alkaline because there's a lot of his songs that I can identify with. A person who's always on the move, always standing up to defend myself, and got a lot of hate. I like this youth. I like this youth because he's talented, he's smart, and he's somebody who doesn't like a lot of attention. Unlike some of these other folks who love attention, that they would just give up their life just to be noticed. I'm bringing up Alkaline's name because I want to say something to individuals who, every time they have the boy's name on their tongue like lollipop, you can't hate somebody according to you and his name. If he sneezes, it's a topic. If he farts, it's a topic. It doesn't matter what this young guy does. Wow. And what bothers me, you have some elders, some persons who should be out here saying, okay, youth, do your thing. And if he's going wrong and does something wrong and you feel like putting your 2 cents, that's fine. But you live on this guy name. Men and women, intelligent people. It's not just dunce people. It's not just dunce people who just live on this guy's name. And a lot of it has to do with jealousy, and a lot of it has to do with fear. Jealousy because you are in a position not like his position. You wish you were him. And so instead of saying, you know what, let me let this guy motivate me. Because every time they're talking about this youth, you hear them talking about, oh, he don't breed nobody. Thank goodness he didn't. Take a look at Jamaica and see all the people in Jamaica who breed and leave all these children to suffer. Do you think that you're a man because you're able to impregnate a woman? Arguments that this youth don't breed nobody. Good for him. That means his children will not be a statistics like you, who's talking, who more than likely your father or your mother abandon you. Talking that this guy has no woman. What does that have to do with anything? That is pure ignorance. Pure ignorance. Why would another man be obsessed with another man's sexuality? Why would another man be obsessed with whether a guy is having sexual relationships or not? It is absurd. It's sick. And it bothers me when I see people who say they're intelligent are obsessing with the procreative rights of another man or another human. Are you serious? So what you see going on is if the guy posts a song, they call him names and they come out against him. And I'm thinking, Alkaline, listen to me. You're doing something right. Because ants do not follow anything unless it's sweet. And there's no armed robber behind the garbage truck. The Brinks is where they put armored men because it has precious things inside. People don't pay attention to individuals who have nothing to contribute in this world. People only pay attention to those who are really making smart moves. The elders in dancehall that come out against this youth and call up his name, they're washed up. They're washed up. They got nothing about them. That's why they're living on the name of a youth who is doing his thing. If he has a hit song, it's a problem. You see, now you're hearing the ones who hate Alkaline saying, oh, go get a hit song because you didn't get a hit song in a long time. But when he was getting the hit song, they never acknowledged it either. So it's not like he's not making a hit song. It's because they just have to find a reason to hate him. If he drops a new song, as soon as he puts up the new song, out comes the cockroaches. And I'm sorry to refer to human beings as cockroaches, but you guys are like cockroaches. You're plenty and you're stink in your attitude. And when you're thinking that you're trying to destroy another human being, what you're doing is just showing up yourself. The light comes on and you're showing up yourself and you're quite disturbing. Now, the other dancehall artists who promote this kind of hatred towards people in their fraternity, if you're a dancehall artist and you see people attacking another dancehall artist, you are weak and shallow in your mind because you're all out here in the same fraternity. As a teacher, I support all teachers. As a banker, you support other bankers. It doesn't matter what your profession is. And this is a profession. And a lot of the players are very unprofessional because of their... Listen, this black thing goes deep, The reason why Chinese and other people are dominating African people is because we don't have no self-love and we don't know anything about unity or solidarity. We like to use the words and we don't understand the concept of it. We are a mockery to the rest of the world. We're being ridiculed. The jealousy and the bad mind thing is off the chain. It's off the chart. It's disgusting coming from a senior, an older woman who says, oh my gosh, in this time, this is all your little narrow mind can focus on. Whether somebody as a child, you don't know nothing about this guy. You don't know nothing about his private life. So if you feel you can call him gay and say these things about him as if you're trying to tarnish him or hurt him in any way, that goes to show your ignorance. And I'm very disappointed in another artist that I watch and I listen to and I hope the best for. And I'm thinking, even if he's not the one, attacking this youth and saying all these negative, I'm thinking, pay attention to your own problems, man. Focus your energy and start making music that is going to uplift the youths and open even if the prison walls don't open up. But you are a legend in your own right. And you can't afford to go out showing this kind of thing. Don't pay attention to what another man is doing. Pay attention on what you need to do to focus, to seal your place in dancehall because you are a great dancehall artist, but you are not the only dancehall artist. We need to stop it. And while we're bickering and fighting each other, listen, the doors are being kicked down. Yeah, the perimeter of Jamaica is being surrounded by other folks and the doors are being kicked down. And before you know it, you guys are in bondage again. Only because your mind was small and your hate or your hatred was large. Only because you didn't know that the time you spend hating on a fellow Jamaican, a fellow brother, could be used to love and create a future for yourselves. Look at us as a people. We're small, but we impact the world in such a large way. And we waste too much time cultivating hatred when we could be promoting love. We could be promoting our children and our children's children. We could be supporting each other. What's this foolishness about, Alkaline and Vibes Cartel and this one and that one? Why you have to enjoy music with division? Why does there have to be some kind of hatred? You can't promote one person and tear down the other person. That is the problem with Black people. So when you claim that you love and you're showing love towards someone, it's not true love. It's because you hate the other person. And love that is not born out of pureness, out of goodness, is not real love. You can't say you love somebody because you hate someone else. That does not make any sense. Big up yourself, Alkaline. Do your thing. You are a good musician. Don't let them take you out. Stay on the straight and narrow because many of them want you to end up in prison. Until you end up in prison, they will not be happy and content because you are a reminder of what they didn't do or the courage they did not have to escape poverty. And you are that symbol to those who had the opportunity and lost it. So their hatred and resentment towards you is really a cry on their own mistakes that they've made in their own lives. Don't let them draw you out. And don't feel hurt or sad about it because they cannot do better because most of them got abandoned by their fathers and got treated terribly by their mothers. So they can't love you. Stay blessed, everybody.